right, Bruce, we're back. The
We're
magic.
back again.
The magic. Okay, well, look, Bruce, thank you so much for joining us on Wellness TV Unplugged. It's a real honor to be with you.
Well, I want to tell you, Ron, I so appreciate your intention and vision in your heart and your colleagues in helping us move from where we are today to a better world.
It's a total honor. Bruce, I've got a few questions that I've always wanted to ask you. I've been lucky enough to meet you a few times, but, I've always wanted to be able to have a sit down and have a bit of a chat with you. So if you're ready, may I put a few questions to you?
I am ready. Go right ahead.
Good. Bruce, can I start by asking, how did you get to where you are now? Like, what was the journey? How did that happen?
A long, strange trip it's been. It started out, I was a cell biologist teaching in medical school, teaching the conventional world that genes control life and health and all those aspects like that. So I was teaching that to medical students. And at the same time, I was culturing stem cells. And just to let people know that this was from 46 years ago when I was culturing stem cells. So at that time, there was very few of us in the entire world that even knew what a stem cell was. So I had an opportunity to do work on these cells, and the cell research revealed that the story about genes was incorrect, that genes were not controlling life. My research clearly revealed that the environment or the organism's response or perception of the environment is what's controlling the genes. And this is a very important story because if you buy the conventional story, we're victims of our heredity. If something is running in our family, then that we're going to get ready to get it because it came in the genes. And the new story is not victimization, but mastery over our biology. Once we understand the character, that how we respond to the world and our behavior is controlling the genes. And I saw this a long time ago, but this is the foundation of a new science called epigenetics. And epigenetics is a science of how environment and perception of the environment control our genetic activity, our health, and our behavior.
Bruce, it's an amazing story, and I sort of see it as being similar to the changes between what neuroscience thought about brain plasticity, and then all of a sudden there's a new paradigm come along and said, hey, listen, you really do have the ability to interact with yourself on a much higher level. And so it seems like it's a massive leap forward in people's ability to take control of their own lives.
It's not just massive, it's evolutionary.
Yeah.
It's evolutionary because we programmed a civilization to perceive themselves as victims of their genetics and life out of their control, when it's the complete opposite of that, we are powerful in controlling every aspect of our lives, from ourselves to our relationships.
Extremely empowering, Bruce. And look, I've always wanted to know, every time I've seen you talk, you have such an amazing energy about you. One of the things I most respect about you as a speaker is that when your talk's finished, everyone wants to talk to you, and you make time and presence for every single person. It's really an amazing thing, and I've never seen anyone be as present and as caring and as welcoming as you are towards the people who come and approach you later. Now, with saying that, how does it feel to be you at this stage in life?
Happiest guy ever. I just tell you, I had a life, another way of life for so many years, teaching in a medical school, for example.
Yeah.
And once I got out and once I started to learn the lessons that the cells were teaching me about how life worked and apply those lessons to my life, which is a very interesting point. There's talking about it and there's applying it. And I know that I knew about all the information, but it never changed my life until I finally said, wait, you can't talk about it. You actually follow the exact information. And once I started to walk the talk that the cells showed me, my life has become so beautiful that, as you know, my recent book called The Honeymoon Effect
Yes.
is really a story of how I've come to find, to me, what I think is a cosmic joke. That is, people think you die and then you go to heaven. I really think it's born into heaven. And we are creating this. And when you understand how you create it, it takes it from that old regular world of stress and puts you into this other world of, oh my God, this is the most beautiful thing you could ever imagine.
Yeah. I think everyone watching this, Bruce, would feel the same way you do, and I think it helps to have someone with your background to come along and just help to reinforce that message. Now, having said that, you do have an amazing energy around you, and I think it was 2 years ago at the first Uplift Festival in Byron. I was there, and I met you, and I did a small recording of you, and I didn't actually watch it back till recently, Bruce, but I did the other day, and there's something very, very amazing going on about your energy field, and I'll give you a link to it. But I think everyone should have a look at this, because there's something definitely going on with your energy field, and that camera seemed to pick it up that day. So I'll send you a link to that.